Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra tutorials channel. I'm your host Larry, and today we're back in Subnautica so I can show you where to get all of the scannable posters so you can complete your poster collection in survival mode, or at least as complete as you can get it right now, because there's a few posters that you can't even build in creative mode, and some of them that there's no physical place for you to scan them in the main game. You either have to cheat them in or you have to play in creative. So we're going to start out today here at the life pod, and we're going to zoom over to the welcome center, and the first poster that we're going to nab is inside of here. So pausing outside of the welcome center, and we're heading like literally directly southeast from the life pod right now. Hopping into the welcome center, we're going to cruise on inside. And inside of here, in one of these inner walls, is right here. This is the Zazura poster, so the new life poster on Zazura, because that's the original planet that we were supposed to be on. So that is the first poster on our little walkthrough. The next one, we're going to go to the Gigundo wreckage that is literally just to the south of us. It's more like to the southwest, but it's the next big old wreck that is on the edge of this gigantic hole. So as we zip over here, the way that we get inside of this wreck is actually on the far side, the most southern side, that's facing the Great Jaw Leviathan. And there's like a hole or something right here. We're just gonna poke through here. And our main source of posters is going to be in this room right here, where you will find the Just Keep Swimming poster and the poster for CHBC Live. I think that's the only two inside this wreck, and both of the, I'll just do one coordinate between the two of them right now so you can tell where they are. After that, we're going to poke our head back out here, and we're going to jump back into the tadpole. And we're going to head, oh, what's the heading? I'm going to say we're going to head, oh, I guess just directly to the west. Because directly to the west is the next location, which is this little wreckage right here. That's next to, well, still alongside this hole right here. And the way to get inside of here is through this doorway in the part that's facing sort of towards the north. And in here is going to be a whole bunch of good stuff, including an audio log if you want it. But we're looking for the poster here on the wall for Keep Calm, which you can scan. I haven't scanned that on this particular playthrough yet. So there's the Keep Calm poster. There's two cat posters right now inside of Subnautica 2. And then after that, we're going to head back to the life pod, so I will meet you over there. So for the next poster, we're going to head sort of to the northeast from the life pod, and we're going to go to the ruins of Camp 1 base. That is the base that's kind of hanging off the cliffside, just past this angel comb over here. And we're looking to get the poster of the giant alien tree that is hiding in the very back of Camp 1. So as we zip past here, we're looking to go inside this door right here. And then in the very back of Camp 1, you will find the poster for the gigantic tree. So that's the painted tree poster right there. Give that a scan. There's also the world tree relic, which I don't know if this was here before. I think this was just added as a decoration. You can scan that too. And then that should be pretty much everything that is in here as far as posters are concerned. So after you've gathered the painted tree, whoops, all sorts of junk in here. So after you've gathered the painted tree, we're going to head directly to the west, past this building. And what we're looking for is going to be this wreckage that is on the other side of all of these dunes, or these plateaus over here. We're looking for the wreckage that's kind of crunched down here, and to get inside of this particular wreckage, you're going to need to have access to one of the sonic resonator weapons, because the entryway right here is going to be covered in a bunch of that webbing, although you might be able to break through it using your multi-tool, but I think the tougher webbing stuff you have to use the sonic blaster. And here on the ground is going to be the Pioneer Program poster, which kind of looks like a cross between a crash test dummy and a Lego action figure. Once you've gone ahead and scanned that, we're going to be heading to the north in order to visit the main old habitat base. The easiest way to find the old habitat base is you want to go back to the south very slightly until you find this angel comb. Then you want to face back to the north, and you'll see there's this little platform right next to what's left of Camp 1. If you scoot down here, there is a underwater current, and that's going to take us all the way to the old habitat. The old habitat's got a couple of posters in it, so we're gonna go in there and zip in there and get those. Down here, there's a little hole under the floor, and the first poster that we want is going to be the safety first poster here on the wall. It basically just talks about how reprinting is expensive, so try not to get yourself killed too often. And I'm gonna put both of the posters in here under the same coordinate because I feel like you can navigate through a couple of rooms and find them. Now the second one is going to be upstairs, and it's going to be here on the wall. This is the brand new addition to the poster collection, the Leviathan Awakens poster. And that's that new one that was like the winner of an art contest. And I think it's supposed to depict the Deepwing Leviathans. It looks like one. So I really like that one. I'm going to put that in my base. So that one's here inside of this particular living quarters as well. After you've recovered those posters from inside of the old habitat, we are going to make the final stop for the last poster that we need to scan over at the tadpole pens. So to find that, we're going to head back to the life pod, and I'll meet you back over there. So once you're back over here at the life pod, you're going to want to head literally directly east from here, and that's going to take us to the tadpole pens. Tadpole pens are where you can find a lot of important goodies, so I recommend you take your time once we get there and have a look around, scan things, and make sure you get things like the Scout Ray chassis, because it's an important tool that you're going to use for the rest of the game. Pay no attention to the ring jelly jerking itself. We'll address that later. I don't know why they do that. It's kind of funny though. We're also not going to pay attention to the fact that I left a bunch of other stuff here for future reveals, because this is my creative save where I dump a bunch of stuff. And what we're looking for is in front of this wreck, you're going to want to go straight down, and inside this little ravine over here, there's going to be another current that spawns here, right about here. And it's going to take us the rest of the way to the tadpole pens, the easiest and quickest way possible. And so here is the tadpole pens. I'll put the coordinates for this place up on the screen, so this is easy to find. And we're looking for a poster that is up on the wall in here. I have a feeling that it might be in the back room, which will require you to have found the dead body of Zip inside of the hot caves. So if you haven't done that yet, that might be an impedance to your ability to get back in here. But you can find Zip at the very bottom of the hot caves, get her black box from there, and you'll be able to open this door. And then in the back here, you'll be able to find the Big Thrills Pure Adventure poster. And that should complete your collection for the most part of all of the main unlockable posters. A lot of the other ones that you get are unlocked by default. In fact, if we look inside of my decor in my building tool, we unlocked Just Keep Swimming, Keep Calm, Safety First, the Scout Ray poster. This is a Zura poster you can only get if you're in creative mode, so you can't get this one, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware. We got the New Life Zazura poster, which is nice. I like that one better anyway. We got the Painted Tree poster, the CHBC Live poster, the Pioneer Program poster, the Leviathan Awakens poster, and the one that you get by default is the Lost River poster. You have to be in creative mode right now to build the Sea Dragon poster, I believe. And I think it's the same for the Cyclops poster and the Sea Emperor poster, because these ones only pop up for me in creative mode, and I have not seen them anywhere inside of regular survival mode, even to pretend to scan. And you can't even build, like, the Wanted poster for the Maida woman from Subnautica 1 and Below Zero, which you can see inside of the EVA wreck in the next part of this area. So that'll be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you get all the different posters inside of Subnautica 2 right now so that you can build them. I hope you found this helpful. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.